is unclean to you. As an Israelite man, the swine is unclean to you. What does that mean? That means you're not supposed to eat it. What are some things made from swine? What are some things made from swine? Pepperoni pizza, hot dogs, bologna, ham, bacon, pork bacon. You can't have bacon. You can't go to McDonald's and get no bacon.
I got a notebook on bacon. I might need to write something.
You got a what?
Notebook.
You got a notebook. Pull your notebook out. Pull your notebook out. Go ahead. And they don't understand that what they read. Because why? They don't have the fear of the Lord on them. They're not keeping the commandments. So this is not a book that you can be lukewarm with. You feel me? You gotta be all about this. You got something?
You see, there's many different types of Bible.
Yes. And we only deal with the King James Version Bible.
That's the one there, boy. I was able to go back and see it. It will tell us.
Because the other Bibles, all of these New Age Bibles, they take scriptures out, they add certain words, try to manipulate the reader with certain things they do. We got Bibles that say you can be gay, Bibles that don't have any kind of color description in them. They try to be all inclusive.
I say I got about 4 different types of Bibles.
Yeah. And if you go like, I went to a pastor's house. And he had at least 30 versions of the Bible. 30 versions. And they all say something different. All right? So like he said, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You got to keep the commandments to unlock this word, all right?
Right.
So we're going to go over a couple commandments with you, all right?
Read. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
What is the swine?
Swine. I'm gonna need to read that. I'm sorry.
The swine.
I would say like this.
The swine is pork. Pork. Read it again.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So it says the swine is unclean to you. As an Israelite man, the swine is unclean to you. What does that mean? That means you're not supposed to eat it. What are some things made from swine? What are some things made from swine? Pepperoni pizza, hot dogs, bologna, ham, bacon, pork bacon. You can't have bacon. You can't go to McDonald's and get no bacon.
I got a notebook on bacon. I might need to write something.
You got a what?
Notebook.
You got a notebook. Pull your notebook out. Pull your notebook out. Go ahead. Cause look, when you're coming into this truth, you gotta read all of these packages, because what they do is they sneak pork into all kind of foods, even foods you wouldn't even think about. Like you can pick up a chocolate candy bar and you'll read it, and it'll be like made with pig fat. All kind of stuff. What other foods got pork in them?
Rice Krispie treat.
Rice Krispie treats.
Marshmallow.
No Pop-Tarts.
I don't know. Marshmallows.
Marshmallows got pork in them. Jello.
Got chips that got in there.
Yeah, chips. You got a lot of gummy snacks that's got pork in them. Pork. Yeah, you can't eat pork rinds. All of that. You got your notebook? Yes, sir. Read it again while he's getting his notebook.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh ye shall not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
All right, so it says the swine is unclean. You need a pen? So So that scripture says, he's going to read it again. Read it.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed.
So it's saying the swine, if you see the pig, his hoof divides and he be cloven footed.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He doesn't chew the cud.
He is unclean to you.
The pig is unclean. You eat a lot of pork, you gotta stop that. Pork is unclean. We keep God's laws over here.
That's right.
Pork is unclean. No pepperoni pizza. No bacon. Let's go to the next law. Go to the fish.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers.
All right, so this is verse 9 of the same chapter. Leviticus 11, verse 9 says, if you're going to eat fish, it's got to have fins and scales. Do we got that sign?
No, we do not.
No, we do not. So it's got to have fins and scales. So that what a clean fish? Tilapia. So you can't eat catfish. You can't eat shrimp. You can't eat crab because they don't have fins and scales.
I was trying to I have said that you eat a lot of
It says you gotta, whenever it comes out of the water, it's gotta have fins and scales. So stay away from shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
All right. Shrimp, crab, and lobster. Catfish doesn't have any scales. All right. Let's get another law for them. Go back to the fringes. Let's show them that. On this next law, on our purple shirts, we have fringes on them. These gold things are what you call fringes, right?
I see the other thing the man cut this sorority.
What? See what?
The color.
No, I'm talking about these hanging from the shirt. Yeah, no, not the purple. I'm talking about the fringes hanging from the shirt. These are called fringes. Did you know that this was one of God's commandments? No. Read that for him. This is
the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
So it's talking to the children of Israel, which remember, you are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. It's saying bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation. So that means you gonna wear them, you gonna teach your kids to wear them, and your kids' kids to wear them throughout. As long as you keep generating, you gonna teach them to wear them, right? You got that script? On all your clothes.
Read that part again. It says he does work with the fringes.
Read it.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
So it says you gotta make fringes in the borders of your garments. So like you right now, this t-shirt will be your garment. That shirt is supposed to have fringes on them.
Right.
So you're supposed to, on all your shirts, you should have fringes like this in the borders of your garment. All right. So every day you should be wearing fringes, not just on the Sabbath day, not just sometime. Every day you should be wearing fringes. All right. And so keep reading.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So on top of your fringes, you see how we got this ribbon of blue on there? So on top of your fringes, you see how we got this ribbon of blue on them? That's part of the commandment. So once you put your fringes on, you put that border of blue on there, all right? Ribbon of blue. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
So it says this fringe is a reminder of you to look upon it and do the commandments of the Most High God, all right? So when you put your shirt on, them fringes is gonna smack you in the face and remind you that I'm an Israelite.
Right.
I need to be keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
I don't need to eat no pork. I don't need to eat pork. I don't need to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. All right? Shirts, you can get these sewn on. I wish I had we do different kind of fringes. It's all kind of fringes. You get on Amazon or you go to Hobby Lobby where they sell them. They sell all kind of fringes, all kind of borders, all kind of colors.
So you say the fringes remind you not to be
Right. So when you see this fringe, it's gonna remind you not to sin.
right.
Not to sin. I'm an Israelite. I'm holy. I'm special to the Most High God.
Right.
I shouldn't be in sin. All right. All right. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. You grow your beard yet? Nah. Get that for me. We done with the fringes.
Is he a virgin?
Are you a virgin? Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, remember, keep the commandments of the Lord. All right. So you shouldn't be out here trying to live up to the world standard. Because I know a lot of your peers is probably saying, "Hey, I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit her." You don't need to do that. Make sure that you don't do that, and you don't listen to them people. Don't give in to their peer pressure. So we gonna read you this law. Yes.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So this is Leviticus 21 and verse 5. It says, they shall not make baldness. The they is talking to the Israelites. So right now you got hair. You good on that one. You're not bald, right? But some of our men like to go bald. Like celebrities like Shaq, like Michael Jordan, Tyrese, they like to bald their head, but the commandments say not to do that. Keep reading.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
It says, neither shall you shave off your beard. So right now you're just 18. Your beard is starting to come in. You gotta let it grow. You gotta let it grow. Don't shave it, all right? So your beard is a badge of manly dignity, right? So did you finish that one?
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So it says, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. That's going in. You got any tattoos? It says, don't make any cuttings in your flesh. So don't get no tattoos, all right? So, hey, a lot of kids your age, they think, oh, I'm gonna go get this tattoo. What tattoo am I gonna get first? The scriptures say, don't get no tattoos, all right? All right? So you got a question. What is it?
So, since many people, like any person I meet, since it says that this is still that thing you get a tattoo under a black suit.
Read it again.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
No, I can get black Jesus.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
I can get a cross.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
I can get a basketball tattoo.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
It says any cuttings in their flesh. So don't get nothing. Just leave your skin the way it is. The Most High made it perfect. Right. What's your question?
So it says cutting in flesh. Does it mean anything else about cutting in flesh besides getting tattoos and stuff? Like
It's talking about tattoos. Right. Don't cut your flesh. Because you know, the African tribes, that's their custom. They like to do a lot of skin dismemberment. You know how they take stuff and they make cuttings in their forehead They do them things to make their lips stick out and they earlobes stick out. We will follow. We were doing stuff like that. The Most High put this commandment in the Bible so that we would stop following after their customs, all right? So it's okay to get your ears pierced. It's okay to get piercings. It's okay to wear jewelry, but don't put any marks on your flesh, all right? That's what this. Don't put any marks. Don't cut no cuttings in you.
Yeah, I got jewelry and stuff.
Yeah, all the jewelry is cool, but you know how like you said, fraternities, sororities. You see how they get like brandings on their arms? You're not supposed to do that. That's messing up your flesh. That's cuttings in your flesh, right?
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is